I remember the moment everything changed, the instant I became a pariah in my own home. It was a crisp autumn day, the kind that sends the scent of decay swirling through the air, whispering secrets of the dead. I had just returned from a field study, a misdiagnosis that had spiraled into public disgrace. My peers, once colleagues, now distant shadows of disdain, had gathered to witness my fall from grace. But it was my family that pierced my heart with the most venomous of barbs. Fungi? You think you're going to gain respect studying mushrooms that grow on graves? My older brother's laughter echoed, a sound so sharp it cut through the air like a knife. My parents joined in, their faces tight with disapproval, their eyes betraying a mix of fear and contempt. "You're chasing delusions, Emily. This will ruin us." But I didn't care. I had to know more. I was drawn to the cursed mycological fungi that thrived on the graves of the unjustly dead, a phenomenon whispered about in folklore, shunned by scholars too afraid to look into the abyss. My obsession became my escape, my sanctuary. I became a necromycologist, delving into the secrets of the afterlife through the lens of mycelium, mapping cursed territories that others preferred to ignore. Years passed. I became a recluse, a ghost among the living. I wandered through graveyards, darkened forests, and abandoned ruins, often seen only by the shadows that clung to my every step. I catalogued bizarre sentient species, the vengeful mycelium that bore witness to every betrayal, every cruel act committed against the unjustly dead. I learned how their spores carried the weight of souls, and soon I was no longer a student. I was an expert, known for exposing what the world refused to acknowledge. But with recognition came a chilling awareness. The fungi remembered every slight, every mockery, and they never forgave. Now, standing at the threshold of my childhood home, the air thick with the weight of unspoken words, I felt a tremor of dread. A dark storm brewed in the distance, but I wasn't here for the storm, nor for forgiveness. I was here to reveal the truth, and to show my family what their disbelief had cost them. As I stepped inside, their faces turned pale at the sight of my presence. I was no longer the awkward girl who had once craved their approval. I had become a specter of knowledge and darkness. I carried with me the stories of the dead, their whispers spilling forth like secrets in the night. My family's laughter had long since faded, replaced by a deep-rooted fear that snaked through the air like the mycelium I had come to know so intimately. "Emily?" My mother's voice traveled, a mere echo of the woman who once ridiculed me. "What are you doing here?" I smiled, a chill sliding down my spine. "I've come to share what I've learned." I reached into my satchel and withdrew a small jar. Inside, vibrant strands of luminescent fungi pulsed with a life of their own, their otherworldly glow illuminating the dim room. These are the remnants of the vengeful mycelium. They remember, you see. They remember every wrong done to them. Suddenly, the air grew cold, and the shadows in the corners of the room deepened. My family's expressions shifted from fear to disbelief, and I reveled in the moment. "You thought I was insane," I continued, my voice low and steady. "You thought my obsession would lead only to disgrace, but you were wrong." With a flick of my wrist, I opened the jar, releasing a cloud of spores that danced through the